Former UEFA President Michel Platini has been detained in connection with an investigation into the award of the 2022 Soccer World Cup to Qatar in 2010. Now, Platini is being held for questioning by French authorities at the anti-corruption office outside Paris. The decision to award the tournament to Qatar was highly controversial. Platini has originally said he was going to vote for the US and then changed his mind after a meeting with the leader of the Gulf state. Now, for more on this story, I'm joined by Jonathan Crane from DW's Sports Desk. Welcome, Jonathan. First of all, how significant is this development?
Well, this is a very major very significant development, I think, in a story that's never really gone away, because ever since Qatar was awarded the 2022 World Cup back in 2010, there's been this shadow of alleged corruption hanging over it. Michel Platini was one of the people, as we said, who voted for Qatar, sitting on FIFA's executive committee at the time. Platini is a legend of French football. He was the UEFA President, the head of European football's governing body back then, so he had a vote. He was even tipped, actually, to replace then FIFA President Sepp Blatter before the pair's downfall in 2015. So he really is a big fish.
A big fish. And tell us now about the investigation. What's going on?
Well, beyond his detention, we don't really know too much at this stage. As you said, he's been taken to this anti-corruption office west of Paris. That story, first reported by the French outlet Mediapart, has now been confirmed by French judicial authorities. But because it's an ongoing investigation, they really can't say too much more at this stage. We're yet to hear from Platini's lawyer. Platini has consistently denied any wrongdoing. What we do know is that French authorities have been investigating the bidding process into the 2018 and 2022 World Cups, looking at things like corruption, influence peddling. Also detained Sophie Dion, who was a former sports advisor to then French President Nicolas Sarkozy, and his right-hand man, former right-hand man Claude Guéant, also been taken in for questioning, but as a witness.
And I understand, Jonathan, that the investigators are particularly interested in a meeting Michel Platini had back in 2010. What happened?
Well, there's always been a lot of intrigue over Platini's choice to vote for Qatar back in 2010. The meeting, as you mentioned, was held in secret in Paris just before that vote. It was hosted by then President Nicolas Sarkozy. Platini was present, so was the then Crown Prince of Qatar, who's now the Emir. Now, basically, Platini had promised Sepp Blatter, according to Sepp Blatter, that he was going to vote for the United States. There was this gentleman's agreement. Platini then, according to Blatter, rode back on that promise to vote for Qatar. Now, he's denied it was because Sarkozy told him to specifically, though Platini himself has admitted he knew it was probably the right thing that he should be doing.
But, Jonathan, back in 2017, FIFA's own investigation found no corruption in the bidding process. So what's changed?
Yeah, this was the Garcia report, finally released in 2017. It said there was no evidence of improper activity by the bid team, although it did also say it didn't quite meet the standards required. But alongside this FIFA investigation, we've also had other judicial investigations. The French one, there's a Swiss one. We know the FBI in the United States was also looking into FIFA because the decision to award Qatar the tournament has always raised eyebrows. Temperatures in the summer reach 50 degrees, hardly ideal for playing football. And though the tournament has now been pushed to the winter, I think the questions about Qatar have never gone away. And this is the latest development in this long story.
And we'll have to see where this investigation goes. Jonathan Crane from DW Sports Desk, thank you very much.
You're welcome.